Let's meditate. Learning skill takes time. Continuation is necessary. But actually, meditation is like unlearning the bad habit that we can be impatient or easily upset or sad or into confusion, delusion, not to do what should be done. List the endless. But the worst kind probably is to damage ourselves. I think in one of the videos I mentioned about the Dalai Lama saying, pain is, what was his word? Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. That's very much to the point. And to know that that's very much to the point, it's like awakening, that we don't have to carry the unnecessary, raft, habitual patterns, and free, liberated, even if it's not totally liberating, because we may still maintain some negative habit, but we can go beyond what we have and not to feel the future is already defined or fixed. There's a discussion of free will. It's the will of us to do better. And the saying is, heaven will help those who help themselves. So if your will is, say, to meditate, have a calm and quiet mind, and keep working on it, there's your will. And if that matches, the way you're doing matches with the will of the universe, thy will be done, then the heaven will help those who help themselves. Just focusing breathing, for example. Breathing is a natural phenomenon, but it can be an artificial mind-related phenomena that if you're upset, the breathing may change. When you're angry, breathing may go fast. When you are sobbing or crying, breathing would also reflect. So if you watch your breathing as you meditate, anapana, you may start to find a state of being very natural, which is like thy will be done. The nature's will is operating to do the best for you to breathe in and breathe out. I had occasions that I felt so peaceful and the breathing gets very little, and noticed that I would stop breathing actually, and I was in such a peaceful state. I still remember that. And then I got kind of upset, and I thought I may die if I don't breathe. But it wouldn't happen. Nature has its own way. Calm and quiet mind may correspond to very natural breathing as it is. And when you pay attention to breathing, and in one day you may realize when you start to do something or see something or respond to something and your breathing changes, you notice that. So when you notice that, that's a trigger, like anchoring, to to point out to you you're not natural anymore. I got that in my first Vipassana meditation, first day. I realized that's one key point of knowing yourself, knowing your subconscious or unconscious reaction. And when you realize that, you start to think, oh, that was the beginning of my delusion. Now I need to go back to focus on breathing. So you go back there. And keep doing it. You start to learn. You start to learn about yourself. So it's funny that they are double you. It doesn't matter, you don't have to think. You just become aware of what's going on directly. Then you know what to do. You will know, the nature will tell you. So no worries. There's peace. So pay attention to your breathing all the time, not paying attention to the thought that may pop up. If you get involved with a thought that pop up, then you go into nowhere perhaps. But if you just remind yourself to watch your breathing and be able to do that, then the thought will evaporate. Then you go deeper into dhyana, meditative state. And you may start to notice the breathing gets subtler, subtler, subtler. Naturally, let it be. Nature has a way to heal our wound and clean up. when you are tired, sometimes, I mentioned this before, I call it twitching. It's moving your spine right and left, or circular movement. Just a few millimeters. I have this sense like something is running the spinal cord in the spine. There's something about the energy and the aliveness that you may feel when you are into this, like a zone experience. It's energy of life. And the cells communicating each other. Thank you for joining me. Continuation is the source of power. Thy will be done. And heaven helps those who help themselves. Your will and the will of the universe become one. Alignment and peace. Thank you. Good night.